Hi all my smell good friends. I hope everyone's doing well today. So what I have going on here today is a wax haul from Britta's Creepy Treasures. Now, Britta's Creepy Treasures is owned by Britta Smith. This is one of my favorite vendors, if not my absolute favorite. I rave about Britta's wax all the time. If you've watched my channel or you've been with me for a little bit, you know this. Her wax performs beautifully in my house. I know that, different vendors perform differently in different people's spaces. A lot of factors come into consideration. Like specifically, we're in the middle of a heat wave right now. The air conditioning is constantly flowing. I have fans going, different things, different layouts, different people, different noses. All these things play into how well a wax will perform in someone's home. And what my experience may be, may not be yours. But I must say, I don't know if I've ever heard someone say that her wax did not perform well in their home. So, be that as it may, she's absolutely one of my favorite vendors. I love that she mixes the horror factor with the wax factor, because two of my favorite things are horror movies and home fragrance. So, I absolutely love that. This haul here is from her May pre-order. Britta usually bases her pre-orders, or always does since I've been shopping with her, bases her pre-orders off of themes, usually, well, recently, multiple themes because of the way she's changed her her business model. And this pre-order was based off of R.L. Stine, and also Urban Legends, and also Killer Summer. So basically, some of these scents are named after quotes or sayings or themes or something related to those shows or horror movies. And so, like I said, this was her May pre-order. Britta's just recently opened up her RTS on her website with extras from this pre-order and extras from the Pride Sampler, which she offered in June. I did not check her site today, but I was on there last night. I'm filming this on Saturday, July 13th. I was on there last night, and there was still a good amount of scents. So if you're interested in any of these scents that I'm going to talk about today, check out her site. There's a good chance there could still be some left. If not, watch, because they may come back around again. So speaking of pre-orders, Britta will be holding her Halloween event pre-order. That will be on July 26th, so that's coming up soon. She's doing 31 days of October. So that sounds super exciting. I have never taken part in her events before, so I'm super pumped about that. If you have taken part in her events before, post below, comment below, and let us know how you enjoyed that. So anyway, with no further ado, let's talk about what I got in Britta's May pre-order. So she offered everything in layered souffles and layered loaves. No shapes this time, which is kind of what she's been doing recently. I hope that, well, like I said, the Halloween event's coming up, and we're more than likely going to get shapes in that. And the recent sampler that she did for the Beach Night sampler, we got shapes in that. So I know that if you're a Patreon member, you can do customs with her, and you can get shapes like her witch bars and dog bars via the Patreon. And if I can figure out how to post that Patreon information, I'll post it below. If I can't, I'll try to link you to the Facebook post where she talks about her Patreon, which is basically, from what I understand, it's like a platform where you can support certain artists that you choose to support. And she has like different tiers. There's like a $5 tier, a $10 tier, a $20 tier, a $30 tier, where you pay a monthly fee. And I think it's just a $10 tier where you can get these customs like this. But Britta also posted recently about customs taking up a lot of time, which takes away from her poor schedule for the events that she has planned. So she's trying to work in customs a different way. And anyway, check out her post, her recent post on that. She's the best person to get that information from. I don't want to put incorrect information out there, so make sure you check out those posts. If I can link that below as well, I will. That way you'll have that information. But anyway, like I was saying, This is souffles and loaves. I did order both souffles and loaves, mostly souffles. And this order, I actually went a little bit light on. Funds were not abundant when I placed this order, so I still wanted to order from her because I like to support this vendor, and I really wanted some of these scents. So I still placed an order, but this is kind of light compared to how I usually go in on Britta's. But not super light. Everything was well packaged as usual. Britta wraps everything in bright orange tissue paper, which kind of makes me smile because it reminds me of Halloween, and Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday. I love all things spooky. The first thing in the box, which she always includes, was a sample. And this little sample is in one of her little jack-o'-lantern faces, which I absolutely love. And this is in Deadly Punch. And I do have this scent in my order. Usually Britta gives us a different scent than what's in our order, but that's fine because I've already smelled all these and I like how this smells, so that's fine with me. Scent notes in Deadly Punch are Hawaiian pineapple, honeydew, watermelon, strawberry, vanilla bean marshmallow, juicy pear, and sweet and creamy. It's a lot of scent notes. I feel like most scents I get from Britta's does not have that many scent notes, so it's kind of crazy. Yeah, this is so fruity. First and foremost, I get the melon, but I also get that strawberry. I get a little bit of creaminess, but not overly so. I get a lot of that melon, so you need to like melon to like this, but I do like melon. And like I said, I get that strawberry. I can't say I'm detecting pear. I am getting a little bit of that pineapple. It's just like what it says. It's kind of like a punch scent. Lots and lots of fruitiness to this, and it smells nice and strong. Yeah, like I said, if you like a melon, yeah, that's a beautiful scent. And so the souffles, I've got, let's see, 3, 5, 7, 9. I've had 10 souffles. So that's not too shabby, right? The first souffle I picked up was the Werewolf of Defiance. And this has scent notes of pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin hollow, and pumpkin buttercream. I forget what's in her pumpkin hollow, but I did look it up. Oh yeah, you get that pumpkin spice latte for sure. Let me take one of these apart so you can see her layers. So you can see the bright orange on top. Oh yeah, that popped out easy. You can see the multicolors. How fall looking is that? Oh, this smells so good. Her wax. Yeah, you definitely get that pumpkin spice latte. You get the pumpkin buttercream. And like I said, I forget what's in her pumpkin hollow. I want to say, I think it's cinnamon, pumpkin, and maybe other spices. But this is not what I would call a spicy blend at all. But I do detect some cinnamon to my nose. This just smells like such a good pumpkin fall blend. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so ready for all things fall. I'm so ready for summer to be over. I cannot stand the heat. That is the Werewolf of Defiance. So the next blend that I picked up was Beach Party Massacre. And this has scent notes of salty sea air, Bora Bora, and Hawaiian pineapple. And I think Bora Bora is some type of floral. Oh yeah, Britta's pineapple is so good. You really get that pineapple. It's a sweet, juicy pineapple. This is really nice. You get that little bit of salty sea air. And that pineapple is so juicy. Oh, yeah, I really like that. Yeah, I went back into her RTS and picked up a few more things. I don't think I picked this one up, but kind of wishing I had. I may have to go back on and check it out and see if I can get another one of these ordered to add to my order. Britta does combine shipping, which I absolutely love. She uses a code which she posts on Facebook. So after you've placed your first order, you can use that code if you go back in so you don't have to pay shipping on extra orders. And the next souffle is Deadly Punch, which we just talked about. I just want to get a sniffer in it again. Ugh, so good. Oh, it's such a good summery fruity scent. It smells very strong. Like I said, I never have a problem with Britta's wax performing in my house, so that's going to be a good one for this hot weather. The next scent I picked up was Sunburn. You can see I've had some, like I said, it's been really hot, and some of my wax orders that have arrived recently, not just Britta's, I've had some other ones arrive too. They've arrived a little melty, so I'm sure these things are sitting on hot mail trucks, especially the post office, probably hot UPS trucks. Yeah, it's not great in the summer, guys, but it's still warmable. It's not overly melted, a little bit on the outside of that souffle. I've actually had an order arrive from another vendor recently, which was a bit melted. Sunburn has notes of flip-flops, salty sea air, and marshmallow bomb. I think her flip-flops is that coconut and vanilla? This smells very beachy. Oh yeah. It has that creaminess from the marshmallow bomb. But overall, it's that salty sea air and flip-flop kind of scent, which is like a very beachy vibe. It almost has that sunscreen type vibe to it, which I like, but in a mild way. When I say mild, I don't mean this doesn't smell strong, because it does. But I mean that the suntan, sunscreen type of vibe is not like overbearing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like that. When I first smelled these, it was like, you know, you ever have those days where your nose is kind of off and you're like, I don't smell things the same way when I give them a second smell. Like, I don't know why my nose is like that sometimes, but I swear I missed some things that I should have went back for, like that. The next scent I got was Ohio State Reformatory. I was really excited to smell this one because this is a fragrance oil from Britta's that I have not smelled yet, which is the first one listed here. Cinnamon glazed baklava. I'm like so excited to smell that. It also has hot apple pie, funnel cake, and vanilla ice cream. Oh, that cinnamon baklava. Is that cinnamon spice? Cinnamon glazed baklava. Oh, it's so good. I love cinnamon, so it's a little bit red hot, but more so warm. Oh, yeah. So good. I get that hot apple pie for sure. Yeah. Funnel cake for sure. Her funnel cake is sweet. So this has, it's interesting because it has a little bit of spiciness because of that cinnamon, but it also has a little bit of sweet because of that funnel cake. And also a little bit of spice from that hot apple pie. You definitely get that hot apple pie here too. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Definitely a fall reminiscent scent. Super excited to warm this, and I did go back in and get more of this. So this is Ohio State Reformatory. Britta posted on Facebook about that place, which is located near her. So if you have a chance, if you're already a member of the group and you haven't seen that post, go looking for it. She made several posts before this pre-order was released about some of their urban legends and what have you, and they were quite interesting. So if you have not seen those, go back and check. I think you'll enjoy them, especially if you're a horror fan or stories like that really intrigue you, which they do me. So the next scent I picked up was The First Evil. And this has notes of strawberry pound cake, blueberry cake pops, which is a new oil, of Britta's, and vanilla musk. You know, I love strawberry pound cake and I love blueberry. Yeah, the predominant note here to my nose is the blueberry cake pops. So good. I love blueberry. Oh my gosh. So good. You definitely get that blueberry. Again, it's kind of like an artificial blueberry, but like I've said in videos before, time and time again, that tends to be the case with wax. But it's so good. I like that. The strawberry pound cake is definitely in the background on this. And Vanilla musk. This is definitely not coming across to me as musky at all. So if that note scares you, and this is available on her website and you're thinking about it, don't be scared. I haven't warmed it yet, so maybe that'll come out a little bit more on warm, but on cold, I'm not really getting a muskiness vibe to this at all. So I'm really liking that. That is the first Evil. And I did go back and get another one of those. The next scent I picked up was Headless Halloween. And this has notes of pumpkin pie spice, sweet pumpkin, and cinnamon glazed baklava. Yeah, you know, I saw that cinnamon glazed baklava. I had to get it again. So good. Her pumpkin oils. So good. You definitely get a sweet pumpkin here, but you do get that cinnamon glazed baklava. Again, it's a warm cinnamon with a touch of red hot. Just a touch. Very, very small. It's more warm. Her pumpkin oil, like I said. Yeah, and you get a little bit of spiciness because there is pumpkin pie spice in there, which I think her pumpkin pie spice is mild. So if you're scared of spices, but you like a little bit, I think you'll be fine with this. Yeah, I went back in for more, guys. Headless Halloween. Next, I got One Evil Summer. And this has notes of key lime pie, lemon meringue, and orange sherbet. So you know, I'm not always a fan of key lime pie, but the lemon meringue and the orange sherbet kind of struck my fancy, so I had to get it. Yeah, you definitely get the key lime pie. I'm not really picking up the orange sherbet here, but I'm getting that lemon meringue pie. To me, this is very lemon and lime forward, but also bakery. It does smell good though. It kind of reminds me of Fruit Loops. So if you like cereal blends, I think you'll definitely be very happy with this, because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from that. Like I said, I'm not really picking up that orange sherbet, which orange sherbet is a favorite oil of mine, but this does smell good, and I'm definitely thinking I'm going to like it. That's One Evil Summer. Next, I got Halloween Party. And this has notes of pumpkin crunch cake, candy corn, and vanilla bean marshmallow. This is a repurchase. I already know that I love this. Yeah. That pumpkin crunch cake is such a good pumpkin bakery. It's sweet and it's smooth and it's cakey. The candy corn here just makes this a little bit more sweet, but I would not say like sickening sweet at all. The star here is the pumpkin crunch cake, in my opinion. And I get a little bit of that vanilla. Yeah, vanilla bean marshmallow. This is nice. Like I said, I've warmed this. Great performer. And yeah, I'm a fan of that pumpkin crunch cake oil. So if you like pumpkin bakery, this is a good one for you to try. And the last souffle I picked up was Iroquois Park. And that has scent notes of Ozark Forest, Rustic Lodge, Smoked Oud, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. I wasn't sure if I would like this because of that oud, and I'm not always a fan, especially smoked. But everything, oh, I can smell this already. Everything else sounded good, so this is a really good, to me, like Christmas tree scent. You definitely get like a forest vibe, a fresh tree. Oh, it's so good. If you like Christmas tree scents, you're gonna love this. I do get that oud, but it's just a nice, creamy, slightly smoky wood. I'm not sure what's in Rustic Lodge, but it kind of gives like that cozy cabin type of vibe. It's an absolutely beautiful, to me, holiday or winter type scent. Yeah, this is something that I would want to warm in like December, January, February. Yeah, definitely. This to me does not give fall vibes, but I really am liking this. So that is Iroquois Park. And then I picked up 2 loaves. The first loaf will not surprise you if you watched any of my other Britta's videos, because this is a favorite scent of mine, and every time she offers it, I pick it up. This is Bigfoot. And Bigfoot has notes of banana walnut cake, Danish butter cookies, and sugar cookie royale. It's no secret how I feel about this scent. First of all, I love Banana Bakery. So when I found this oil of Britta's and I smelled this, I was like over the moon with how creamy this banana is. Yeah, her banana walnut cake oil is amazing. It's just a very creamy Banana Bakery, and you get that walnut, but this is not a nutty blend by any means. I'm not a big fan of nutty blends. I don't really care for almond. I don't really care for pistachio, but I do like walnut. Scentsy has a walnut blend. I think it's vanilla walnut that I do like. You get that Danish butter cookies. It's just buttery and smooth and sweet. And you get her sugar cookie. Again, buttery, smooth, and sweet. But the star here is that creamy Banana Bakery. It's so good, guys. When I smell this, I don't detect banana Laffy Taffy at all. If you're super sensitive to banana, maybe you would. But to me, this is Banana Bakery at its finest. And I absolutely love this blend. This is Bigfoot. If you are a Banana Bakery fan, guys, I highly recommend that you try this. This may be on her website now, so you can get a souffle of it and try it out. And then the last item I got, which is also a loaf, and it's a repurchase. I tend not to get loaves unless I've tried a scent before, unless that's the only way the vendor offered it, or if it's scent notes where I'm just like pretty positive I'm going to love it. This is Bloody Mary. And this is scent notes of Palo Santo, Sugar Cookie Royale, Vanilla Bean Marshmallow, Pink Sugar, Cake Batter Fudge, and Sweet and Creamy. This, guys, is divine. I warmed this recently. First of all, Britta's Palo Santo is really good. You guys know that I'm not a fan of Palo Santo if it comes across cologne. That's not the case here. It's a smooth, creamy wood. And there's vanilla notes and that cookie notes. All that smooths this out. But yeah, Cake Batter Fudge is lending to all that. Sugar Cookie Royale, sweet and creamy. This is a super creamy Palo Santo blend. And you do get that pink sugar, but it doesn't overtake this blend in the slightest. It just gives it this nice little sweetness. So this is your woody, creamy, sweet blend. Oh, the vanilla's in here. So good. If you like Palo Santo and vanilla creamy type blends, yeah, this is good, y'all. This is good. Yeah, when I warmed that, I was totally like, I need a loaf of that. If this is still on her website, guys, I highly recommend picking up a souffle. Love it. If you're a Palo Santo lover, I wasn't even sure if I love Palo Santo. I have realized lately that from some vendors I do. From Bath & Body Works I don't. And I'm finding out, I've picked up a couple of Homeworks candles recently with Palo Santo, and I don't think I really like Palo Santo and Homeworks candles either. But anyway, that is what I picked up from the May pre-order that Britta held. I'm super happy with everything I got. There isn't a scent here that I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. Yeah, everything smells amazing, wonderful, very pleased. Love all the fall blends. And I'm absolutely looking forward to more fall blends because Britta's pumpkin oils, I mean, she has a variety of pumpkin oils. I haven't met one yet that I don't love. And I'm a pumpkin lover, so I'm really, really enjoying her pumpkin blends. Yeah, like I said, There's probably still some RTS items on Britta's website. I will post her website below. Check it out. If any of these blends sound up your alley, try them. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Like I said, her wax performs beautifully in my home. It's always strong. Doesn't take much cure time. Most of this stuff was blended towards the end of June, and all of this smells strong and ready to go. I usually do let it sit just a little bit because I have so much wax, but I never have any problem pulling out something from Britta's that's like a couple weeks old and melting it. So guys, if you enjoyed this content today, I hope you will give me a like and a thumbs up. I hope you will subscribe to my channel and come back. I would love to have you here again, where I talk about all things home fragrance, including my favorite vendors, Scentsy, my favorite candles, etc., etc. Like I said, I would love to have you here, so hit that subscribe button and come back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great evening, guys. Bye-bye.